I'm going to answer some commonly asked what if questions. So first, what if your child repeats everything and is not using words independently? Well, repetition, imitation, right? Same thing, is an important skill. It's something that we cover in this course and are trying to teach a child. Every child needs to learn how to imitate, but some children unfortunately get stuck in that imitation phase and don't move past it to independent speech. And there could be various reasons for that, and you really need to consult the professionals in your life. Hopefully you're working with a speech language pathologist and you have a pediatrician involved to ask them more about this imitation. Is it a typically developing imitation skill, or is it something that indicates maybe something else is going on developmentally? A video you might want to watch on my YouTube is a video about echolalia, where I explain more about this. I'll put a link in the description. Another question is, what if your child has regressed? Regression is not typical, and it is something to talk about with the professionals in your life. Again, regression can happen for certain reasons, like a child getting very sick, and therefore, kind of being in bed all the time and not engaged in learning activities, and they just generally feel really bad. I do see a little bit of regression in my clients when they've been sick for a period of time. They're generally more emotional, and so repeating words or using words is more difficult for them because they just don't feel well. But that lasts for a very short period of time, and then they're back to where we started and we're moving forward. Another reason for regression might be that a new baby was born. I do see regression because of that, because the baby's getting a lot of attention and the baby doesn't talk, the baby cries, and so the child starts to cry too rather than use words. But that lasts for a very short period of time, and again, they pick up from where they were. Maybe a big stressor in your life, like changing jobs or moving, things like that can cause stress in the child's life and can cause a temporary stall or plateau, small regression, but generally regression is not expected and can be an indicator of something else developmentally going on. And again, you should talk to the professionals in your life. The third question, what if your child is now talking but you can't understand him? It's like his own language. It's gibberish. Now, I find that this happens a lot with a lot of my clients who weren't talking at all. They were just crying. Now they're trying to talk, but wow, we really have no idea what they're saying. Now, I don't want you to totally freak out. All children make some errors, and some are typical errors and some are not typical. Under age 3, there's usually kind of a lot of errors. They're saying a lot of things a little bit differently because they're young. And by age 3, they usually outgrow those errors on their own. But you do need a professional in your life to help you determine whether those are common errors or not common errors, whether they need intervention and when, and all of that. So if you're really having trouble understanding your child, definitely talk to the professionals in your life about why that is and some strategies for you to help them become more understandable. Thanks for watching. I'm Kayla from Walkie Talkie Speech Therapy. Have a great time with your toddler learning to communicate. Bye-bye.